Hello, friends. This is my book, which is recently published, and this book is addressed to the youth. Here, youth does not mean only the youth of India or youth of our country, but this relates and this addresses to the youth of the whole universe. And the the word youth here includes the persons, youngsters who are preparing for the public examination, those who are in search of a job or career building, or the executives, young executives who are working on some project and who are going to the higher level of the organization hierarchy, and they have to face much competition in today's global market. So how to face this uh, this kind of situation? In this direction, this book will guide you in a very proper way. It shows rather the road map that how to get success in the this competitive era. Sometimes what happens that if one gets some failure in any examination or in getting promotion or in being successful in some other project, then he will feel himself or herself as a failure. But here, our culture says, our traditions, our Bhagavad Gita also teaches us that your jurisdiction is only to decide your karma, your action, how to act, and what is to be selected as an action that you can decide. It is your jurisdiction, but the result is not in your control, because result will be decided by the laws of nature, and these laws of nature are not made by me or you. So here the person has to understand that uh, the action or the act that I have not done, for which how can I consider myself a failure? Because in selection of the work I have to apply my discretion power, my vivek buddhi, but in and deciding the result, I have not any role to play, and so I have not to consider myself as a failure. And this attitude, this change of attitude towards the work and the result of the work has a wonderful impact, because in Western countries we can see a high rate of suicide in the young executives and young people. But here in India, also it is increasing, the rate is increasing somewhat, but here it is less, because people can understand that it is not in my hand, and they can then they can convince themselves that it is my work, it is my karma that has decided these things. So the tension and stress will be less, and tension and stress created diseases and other things also are not so high as compared to the Western countries. And so far as young people is concerned, this book shows the way that how to provide leadership to the persons who are working under him, because executive is said as an executive only when there are some 2-3 persons are working under him. So he has to provide him leadership, motivation, and he should solve his problems, his doubts, his confusion, as Sri Krishna uh, did in the midst of the battlefield in Bhagavad Gita, and guides the Arjuna in the right direction. Similarly, the executive's role is to provide leadership, motivation, etc. And in Indian culture, Indian management also, we can say that motivation is considered not as an external but internal thing. And these all things, how to manage stress, how to manage one's own self, and how to provide leadership, how to provide motivation, these things are here in this book are provided. And the most important is also that person has to take work or the any action as a yagna, as an offering to the Ishwar. And whatever result comes, we have to take it as a prasad. If this change in attitude towards karma and towards result makes a full transformation of the person who comes in touch of our Bhagavad Gita and the roadmap which is shown by my book and any such other book also. So this is the book that I have recently published, and I suggest to purchase, to read, and to practice these things in his or her job, wherever he is or she is working, and this will help you in a great way, that I think. Thank you. Bye.